Senator Natasha is going to the appeal court to appeal the judgment of contempt.
My gut feeling is, if Atiku would say, I will call it quits as far as aspiring to be president is concerned.
ADC is an adopted party by the coalition. The coalition.
Guys, hold on there, because I'm going to be playing the rest of the video for you guys to take a look at. So the big woman, Senator Natasha Akpabio, the senator representing Kogi West, has sued the Senate President, Senator Sues Akpabio, who denied her entry into the Senate chamber yesterday, being the 22nd of July 2025. It was not a small matter. A place was filled with a whole lot of people, a lot of movement, a lot of armed people. They denied Senator Natasha entrance into the chamber. This is against the judgment which was passed on by the judiciary, a couple of weeks before her resumption. Meanwhile, the certain political might in the north, the northern politicians don't endorse Peter Obi. According to them, they thought say make the big man himself, Atiku Abubakar, play the role of godfatherism and step down for the younger one, since he has contested for the office of the presidency 3 good times and has become and have served 8 years as a vice president, of Nigeria. Meanwhile, there was a whole lot of ADC members who convert in Rivers State to welcome the big man himself, Amaechi. Amaechi, has decamped officially from PDP, from APC rather, to ADC. So he's making it clear, that ADC is a party to beat. Of course, the big man will also be looking forward to becoming the presidential candidate of the ADC. Meanwhile, Nigeria, they take them likely. They thought that it is either Peter Obi, become the presidential candidate of the ADC, or the coalition is nothing to write home about. According to them, say this will not be all about party. This one individual mind. Say they no really saying them. Of course, we have a lot of obedience people out there who are pushing the agenda that if ADC must work, Peter Obi must be the presidential candidate come 2027. And in view of this, the northern politicians, this one actually shocked me. I'm going to be playing the video for you guys to watch. Like, this man said this clear that Atiku at this time, should step down. I mean, he has contested for many years. It is high time he played the role of a god for that reason. Project a candidate and ensure that he supports the candidate, until the candidate succeed. This is what Nigerians have been also asking of Atiku, which seems to be very difficult. First of all, let me play this video of Mama P discussing about the Kogi State, Kogi West Senator Natasha Akpabio, who officially sued the big man Senate President, of course, who denied her access. The matter still they go on. According to Senator Natasha, said this issue of appeal, people are misunderstanding it. According to her, the senator himself, Akpabio, filed for a redress of the matter, saying no acceptance. Say this one obviously no be the entire Senate where actually talk about you get. So now let me play the video for you guys to watch. Listen to Mama P, because she made a lot of points regarding this matter. On the next slide, I'll be showing the video of these northern politicians, who has converged to support Peter Obi and asking Atiku to step down and also do same. Watch the video to the end, smash the like button, subscribe, and share your opinion.
What I would not do is sit down here and allow anybody twist what the court said or what is happening. I would not allow anybody try to twist the narrative in my before. Senator Natasha is going to the appeal court to appeal the judgment of contempt. Please, let's get it clear. The court found her wanting for contempt and fined her 5 million naira and apology to be published on 2 national dailies. I will jog your memory, barrister. During the proceedings in the court, the last day of deliberation, the defendants brought a case of contempt before the judge in Yako. And the judge already said, this case you brought before me is that of the sexual allegation. The one before me, the case before me, is that of suspension. And even ask them, would you want to withdraw? Because this is not the case before me. And they said they would think about it. It was shocking to see the judge now give a verdict on the case she clearly said was not before her, fining Natasha 5 million naira and ordering her to apologize to 2 national dailies. Of course, Natasha should appeal. So when you now try to bring it up like she's appealing the judgment, no, she's just appealing the case of contempt. And that's between her and the courts. I'm sounding like this because I want Nigerians out there to understand what's going on. In fact, it is Akpabio that has appealed the judgment. Akpabio has appealed. Natasha is a respondent. Even the Senate is a respondent. The clerk of the National Assembly is a respondent. I wish channels can display this on the screen. It is not even the Senate that appealed. It is Akpabio that appealed the judgment that favored Natasha. So please, let's get these things clear and stop trying to twist the truth and deceive Nigerians.
I'd like you to speak to what happened yesterday. Why exactly did the senator choose to resume despite the fact that the Senate had warned her to steer clear of the National Assembly?
The court has ordered the Senate. The court has ordered the Senate to recall Natasha. The flagrant abuse of power has been for long too ignored. And so she just went there to resume her responsibility, which I don't see as a crime. The court has ordered.
All right, let's come to you now, Barrister Udim.
Oh my guys, still on the matter where they saw Perry. You don't listen to the big woman because a lot of people are misunderstanding the fact. Say Natasha suing, Senate president is not appealing. You understand? Of course, people are saying that okay, why is she appealing if the judge has given the verdict? Let's not forget the judge has given the verdict that Senator Natasha should return to office. But these people say she no go return. Of course, you saw the things that happened yesterday. The police officers who were armed, ready to take Natasha out. They blocked the gate. There was no entrance. They even made sure that she could not drive her car into the Senate chamber. Of course, we know how Nigerian things are done. One person will just rise up and say, it no go happen, it no go happen. Especially this one, say some Kogi political might are not supporting Senator Natasha because of the former governor of Kogi, Yaya Bello, who also is against Senator Natasha. Let me play the next video, watch the video to the end and listen to what these guys say because they made a lot of points. For me, it will be an honorable thing for Atiku to do should he step down for a younger politician to actually assume the office of the presidency and lead Nigeria aright. Watch the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share this video and make sure to stay tuned because after this one, the rally where we see the biggest rally so far in Rivers State, ADC supporters, Amaechi supporters converge to actually welcome him into the new party. Watch the end, guys, and I'll be right back.
You have a very prominent member of the PDP, a founding member of the PDP, vice president for 8 years. He competed 3 times, contested 3 times, President Atiku, highly respected person. Would you respect, and I've made this public, would you respect to him? I think he should be a hero of democracy, but I don't think he should aspire to even lead this country. I think he should be a father figure. He should be involved in the building of an alternative to APC, but he should bring in new blood, new perspectives, new people, and say, the future belongs to you. We will stand behind you. Amaechi should do the same thing. Rufai, if he feels he can handle his own ego, should be part of this thing. Those faces should not be the ones that are telling Nigerians, give us power and we will do different.
So you expect them to be at the background?
Absolutely. And look, if you have contested for vice president for presidency for 3 times and you don't get it and you're approaching 80, for goodness sake, I mean, something should tell you that it's time to be a father. In Africa, being a father is a great thing. You decide, literally, my gut feeling is, if Atiku would say, I will call it quits as far as aspiring to be president is concerned, but I have a condition. I, maybe in consultation with a few people, will decide a set of people who step in our place. And if I do that, I want you and you and you, the key people involved in this, all of us stand down. None of us is going to contest for the presidency. We want younger people, more energetic people, healthier people, not people who have just simply been so exposed to power they can't live outside power. If you give those people power, they're just going to be like President of Tinubu's government. What is going to be the difference? What are they saying to Nigeria? And this is what is missing. Tell us what this whole coalition, today we're this, tomorrow we move here. What is this thing about? It's just simply to create an alternative.
Still, no matter where they saw, we don't hear that from the big politicians out there. Of course, it will be a welcome development should Atiku Abubakar actually do this one. Like, Nigerians will really love him. They'll come to give him that respect, because it's high time Nigeria begin to seek for younger politicians. This guy is going to 80 years. How many years is he? About 70 something years, and he's still struggling to become the Nigerian president. It is out of desperation. I'm saying this is no longer, a will for Nigeria to become a good country or something. I'm seeing it as an act of desperation. I'm not siding anyone. I'm not saying that P2B should become the president, but then if P2B becomes the president, it is much more better and, a good thing for Nigeria at this point in time. With a leader who can walk from one place to another, leading Nigeria, he will understand the pains and the sorrows Nigerians are going through, and he will know better how to put this in place. This is actually one of why I would have said that P2B would have been a preferred candidate. Of course, he did it in 2023. He will do better in 2027. That is for sure. But this ADC within the form, I hope say no be coalition. Let it be a coalition and not coalition. Watch the video and also stay tuned, because after this one, we still get many things to talk about.
Bros, when they block my bed.
If you are not hungry,
I'm not using this now. Come on, man.
I am hungry.
I know. Nobody will join me. Nobody will join me. They said no.
If the rich men are spending 4 million a month for fuel, coming for electricity, only God knows how you are surviving.
My man,
and the president says he doesn't care. The president says he's not here to make you happy. ADC is here to make you what? Rivers State is notorious for writing results. When they write results, they claim they have won. I will not work with you if you will not match with those result merchants to announce results. You hear me? You hear me? God will bless all of us. Let's go to town.
We are new members of ADC. ADC is an adopted party by the coalition. The coalition will run election in ADC. We are told by the coalition that there are congresses that will elect new officers in due course. When the national party will decide when that will take place. Most importantly is have your eyes on 2027. To have your eyes on 2027, please go home and start registration. Working with the executive, we will form a committee, local government by local government, that will go from ward to ward to ascertain the number of people we have. If you allow them to leave you out, our state is notorious for writing results. We must stop them from writing results, right? They make noise after writing results. We will stop them from writing results. Please go home now and start mobilizing, because these are the people that come and vote. Let me tell you one bad thing that we should not do. When you say they have already written the result, you discourage voters from coming out. To come out and for the removal of the current government. If not, you will order your phone down. Currently, Nigerians are complaining in President Tinubu's first tenure. Imagine what the second tenure will be like. then you'll be dead and buried. People are dying every day, not of sickness, but of starvation. If you're not ready to confront them, I'm looking for those who want me to confront them. You agree? Let me personally thank you for coming out to receive me. In fact, the bragging in Abuja is that we have nobody anymore, that we are finished. I hope they have cameras to see that we are not finished. I thank you and I wish you God's blessing.
Amaechi has always been one of Nigeria's most loved politicians because of the way he does his things, his simplicity. He doesn't talk much. When he comes out to speak, he speaks with a lot of wisdom and understanding. This is one of the reasons why, in 2023, was it 2023 or 2014 during that primaries, 2023, yeah. When the primaries for APC was done, he came second. Of course, Nigerians, believed that he would have been the number one had he been at the big man. Tinubu did not buy all the support, coming out with bullion vans, to actually make away with a whole thing. It was a mess up for APC that one person came with bullion vans, coming out there to share money, and the whole Northern supported. And today we are in this mess we are in. Nobody should tell me not to talk about this government. This government has done worse than anything good. There's nothing like good. Already, the big man Tinubu is requesting for extra $47 million to include to $700 million already borrowed for the construction of Calabar, Lagos to Calabar Coastal Road. Which kind of road this people they build will cost $747 million? Jesus, it is high time that we begin to checkmate issues like this. So who is receiving this money? How are they even spending a whole 700 and something million dollars? Guys, what kind of it's alarming. Well, we just pray that things get to work out. Already the big man is appealing, and this is a way of subjecting Nigeria to more debt. And I hope one day we'll get out of this and become free. Already our oil are being sold, without our knowledge. We don't have access to it. These people are milking our oils, and then we are buying from them. But the issue of subsidy, they use it to actually extort money from Nigerians at this point. There's nothing anybody's going to tell me. Well, guys, let me know your opinion about the conversion of the ADC members in Rivers State, and also the opinion by the honorable northern politicians who spoke, in favor of Nigerians, seeking that Nigeria, should have a young leader at this point in time. Atiku should play a role of God for that reason. He also said that Amaechi should do same. You understand? A whole lot of other people he was appealing. Other people should do same. Support a good young candidate who can take Nigeria forward. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you on my next video.